Actually, this wasn't the battery I planned to use out here, but you adapt, and what I'm basically doing now is I am going out here, giving you a look at the panels I've already got installed here. Like someone mentioned before, down here, this panel is somewhat blocked. By the luggage rack here. So so there's an issue there, but I can always bring the luggage rack down and clear that. So someone mentioned it would be blocked. I realize that, but I will be able to clear that off pretty easily once I get that done. In the meantime, I have up here this camera has stabilization, so. And I'm getting used to it. And down here is this cluster of cables, which is very disorganized. But I did keep a couple of connectors open here, positive and negative, so that I will be able to, the positive here and the negative here, I will be able to hook those up to those the external panels that I have here. I'm going around to the front. This is my other one right here. It's also up to the door, and if you notice here, I've got this thing basically hooked up where I can open this door. So basically what I have to do, sorry, this camera's a little bit off for me and I don't use it that often, so I'm trying to get it where it'll actually show me what I want you to see. Up here I've got this industrial Velcro. I can pull this off and then pull this off, and then what I can do now is I can open my door. Down here I can just boom and pull open my door, and it's not pretty, but you can see up here that I can get the door open and I have enough slack built in to do it. Now to close this this door here, you see this like some guy called me king of the pull ties, and I've got another pull tie here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this door. Well, let me wait for a minute on that, because I need to I need to show you these panels. These panels were a nightmare to configure because this manufacturer, Doxio, reverses the positive and negative in the SAE connector before it goes into the charge controller, which comes with this as well, but I dumped that charge controller. I don't need it. Basically, I'm using this to hook into my other panels on top, so I can add some little extra when I need it. So, so what I had to do, reach in here, I had to nail a couple of cables together. And I use some insulated tape below the white tape you see here. And that prevents it from pulling loose, because that is that eternal bond stuff, and it's very strong. So it means I can pull on this cable and not damage it, etc. So that's basically what I've got here. And basically that means now I can hook these panels into with the ones that are in the back, the filling auxiliary, and then I need to get a up on top here. Up on top, I'm not even sure you'll be able to see it. Up on top here, I need to get another connector, so I'll have a spare one. So when time comes, I can even hook that extra 200 watts or advertised 200 watts up here to the 500 up there, so it gives me 700 watts. Over here, this is the charger. I guess you would call this a solar generator. And you see that it's almost full, or is it full? It's full. Now this was down to virtually zero yesterday, but with the panels I was able to get this charged, and that's my secondary panels that are charging this right now. So basically I can hook this back up here, and then I can, if I need be, I can run something off of that while it's charging. But it's going to be an overcast day most of the day today, so it's not like it'll be a very great thing to do. But it's not charging any, so it is full at this minute. All right. Yeah, I did a whole video on doing this. I guess I will show it. It's pretty bad, but the quality of my videos are never that great. So I'll show it for informational purposes on how I started it. But the final step you saw, where I had to actually splice a couple of MC4 connectors in. Now, I could have gotten some MC4 connectors, potentially put it on there, but those are undersized cables, so I think the splice was the best choice for that particular time. So anyway, that's basically what I've got here on this. This camera's a pain in the butt. Anyway, so I did order, okay, you guys are going to jump on me. I did order another 50-watt panel because I'm at 950 watts. I'm going to put 1,000 watts on this, and that's the end of it, whether it's practical or not. By the way, because of this, the way this door opens, you can see how this thing is falling down now. What I can do now is, being king of the pull ties, I can pull this up to the top with that big pull tie from the back here. That's where my arm is. My arm is right here on the other side of the door. And I can pull it up. Now I can see up here. I can slam this door. And if you see now, that's up there pretty good. So it's out of the way and out of the other door's way. And I put the Velcro here to secure it so it doesn't look totally horrible. And now I can close the other door. Of course, I didn't close it hard enough, but it is latched somewhat. So that's basically what I've got here. Can't think of a lot else I can show you here. And it's just very tacky, but I did put that other extra connector up here, so I'm going to have to do another reorg on these cables up here and get them somewhat up and out of the way. And I'm probably going to put like a paper towel roll or something large over there to camouflage that, and then just sort of patch it up there. It's just not something I'm going to be able to hide sufficiently without doing some camouflage. But that's what I've got today. It's going to be raining the next couple of days, so I really can't do a lot of testing of my solar system that I haven't already done. So I'm just going to have to adjust to that. And I really can't think of anything else I can really talk about now. So I guess I'm going to stop this and download this video and see if it looks less horrible than I think it is, and I'll post it. You know, a horrible video never stopped me from posting before, but I'd rather it be a little bit less amateurish. All right, I'll talk to you later.